Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the hosts here, and this morning it is a lovely Monday, and we've woken up to the price of Bitcoin actually selling off. So I'm going to jump straight on into the charts and talk about why this is actually happening. So let's have a look at the charts now. So looking at the Bitcoin charts, this is the 1 hour chart. As we can very clearly see, we are getting this sell off this morning, and there are some reasons for it. So over the course of the weekend, Friday and Saturday, I did tell you I was expecting a sell off over the weekend. Now we saw that partially. We didn't get as a big of a sell off as I thought we would get. But initially, I did say if we didn't get it over the weekend, then we would most likely see it on Monday, and that is what we are seeing. So what I was looking at over the course of the weekend was, of course, I have this short position open, as you can see right here, in a 22% profit. The reason why I opened up that short position is because we were coming into major resistance up here with the golden pocket of this massive range on the 4 hour chart. So we've taken this from the range high, this golden pocket from the range high, from the range low to the range high, and this is giving us a massive golden pocket. And it was coming in with other resistances, such as this horizontal white line, and then on the daily chart as well, we were getting this descending trend line, resistance trend line coming in as well, which has been very well respected. So that was enough confluence for me to enter that short position, which, as I said, is currently in a 22% profit, which is really nice. And then I did tell you over the course of the weekend I was expecting that sell-off because I was looking at this bearish pendant pattern, which did in fact form. As you can see right here, perfect example of a bearish pendant. We didn't get to the initial sort of price. We didn't get to the initial price target that I thought we would get to over the course. I think we would see a bit of a bigger sell-off, but we did initially get that sell-off towards the downside to around $19,185, and then we actually saw the price push towards the upside, coming into major resistance here, which I'll talk about in a minute. But why did we see the price push towards the upside over the course of the weekend? Well, looking technically why this happened, the reason was because we were forming this bullish divergence, and we were actually establishing a new support level. So we have right here, if I bring the pen tool up, we can see that we have our low right here, we have a low here, and then we have our lower low here. But on the RSI, we were actually forming higher lows. We were seeing momentum towards the upside. So this was a bullish divergence, and that's why over the course of sort of later on Saturday evening and Sunday, we did actually see the price push a little bit higher. And we also established a new support level down here as well, as you can see. Two touches of that support level, which I'm expecting to act as more support in the future, but could potentially be broken towards the downside. So this support level is actually a descending channel that I'm looking at. So let me get rid of this here. So looking at this, we can see that we are within now a descending channel, parallel channel, and you can see we've tested the resistance up here multiple times, and we have tested the support twice now as well. And we can see Bitcoin is selling off this morning. Why is Bitcoin selling off this morning? Well, there was a lot of resistance at this level right here. So this blue line here, we can see has acted as resistance, and we found it very tough to get above it. So we have seen a rejection from that level. We also have the golden pocket. This golden pocket coming in here from the range high to the range low. So we're in this little mini range on the 1 hour here. So I've taken the Fibonacci retracement level from the range high to the range low, giving us this golden pocket in confluence with that resistance, that blue resistance level there. And then there's more confluence with the resistance from the descending parallel channel. That's coming in there as well. So there's a big cluster right there of resistance, which is why we have seen the price have a pullback from that level, because there's a lot of resistance, a lot of confluence for resistance there, and the price has found it very hard to get above that level. There hasn't been enough bullish momentum to get us above that level. We can also put a fixed range from this range in as well, and the value area high, I'm pretty sure, will come in at around that level. Yeah, so the value area high as well is also coming in as more confluence as well. So there was a lot of confluence there. telling us that the price was going to pull back. Unfortunately, I was away. This was happening over the course of Sunday. I wasn't at my computer on Sunday, so I couldn't bring this to you. But that's initially why we are seeing this sell-off. And also the DXY. I spoke about the DXY over the weekend, and what I told you was I was expecting this uptrend on the 1 hour to continue, which will most definitely continue this uptrend on the daily. So taking a look quickly on that 1 hour chart, as we can see, we did actually have a downtrend on the 1 hour right here, and this is where we saw Bitcoin pushing towards the upside, and everyone getting really, really excited, thinking we're going to go to 25k. The reality of it is, it just doesn't look like we're going to go to 25k. It looks like we're going to go lower before we go back to 25k. I think everyone was getting a little bit too excited, a little bit too bullish, and they weren't looking at the obvious technical analysis which was sitting right in front of them, because we then turn that downtrend into an uptrend, as we can see right here, and we're continuing that uptrend on the 1 hour towards the upside, which is also pushing the price up on the DXY on the daily chart as well. As we can see, we did get that confirmation that this was the next high low right here, because we had two nice green candles here. So I am expecting to form another higher high. It looks like the DXY wants to continue and continue to push towards the upside and form that next higher high. So that is what I'm looking at. And as the DXY does that, we are going to see Bitcoin sell off. So coming back to the Bitcoin chart, we're seeing it sell off right here because the DXY is having a push towards the upside this morning. So where are the next support levels? Well, the next support level is going to be at the bottom of this parallel channel. But that's coming in at around $19,000. But we do actually have some price targets that still haven't been hit yet. So we have this triangle pattern, and we also have the pendant pattern as well. Now, triangle pattern right here broke towards the downside, got a retest, then the rejection, and we've seen the price have a major reaction to that rejection, as in the price has come down. Now, that price target for that triangle is $18,930 approximately. So I'm expecting that price target to be hit, but we also have the price target of the bearish pendant, which is sat at around $18,700. So I would expect that price target to be hit as well. And these are two patterns signaling to me that we're going to see the price come lower, which is why I thought we were going to see the price come lower. And that's exactly what's happening right now. So hopefully we can come down and hit those price targets where I might take a little bit of profit off of this trade right here, just to lock in some of those profits. So that's what I'm looking at there. And if we have a look at the bigger time frame, where am I expecting the price coming down to on the bigger time frames? Well, again, I'm expecting the price to come down to around that $18,800 level. So lining up with that $18,900 level, pretty close. The value area low, I'm expecting the price to come down to. Every time we've seen a rejection from the value area high or a break back down below the value area high, like here and here, we have actually come down and tested that value area low, again here as well, and again here, well, pretty close there as well. So that's what I'm expecting the price to come down to $18,800 approximately. And if we do come down there, there's a possibility we could come down to $18,400, which, as you can see, when we break the value area low, we do tend to come down to this daily support level here at $18,400. So that's where I'm expecting the price to come next. And as you can see, this $18,400 level is a very, very strong support level. It's a daily support level, but it's been very, very well respected on the 4 hours. So as we can see here, to the dollar, tested it right there. We've tested it, got a candle hold of it here, and tested it to the dollar there as well. So finding lots of support along that level. So if we do come down to that level, I am going to expect it to be very strong support. And the price will most likely get held up by it, but there is a possibility we could break towards the downside. And if we do break towards the downside, then I do think we are going to see much lower for Bitcoin, and possibly breaking towards the downside of this support level here, this major daily support level here, which also we could potentially break towards the downside of this major weekly support level as well. So that's something that we'll be talking about towards the end of the week if we are getting that potential break towards the downside. But right now, I still expect the price to come lower to around $18,800 as that sort of next target, which will most definitely we'll be testing this support level again. Potentially, if we break below that $18,800 level, which is the value area low here. So if we break below that value area low and come down to this daily level, where I expect we would find support, we would be back in this major support level here on the daily. And yeah, it's not a good thing being in the support level, because if we do break this, then we do have a long way to go down. I think we are going to see a big move towards the downside if we do break these major support levels on the daily and the weekly as well. So yeah, I've spoken about it before. When we break a major level, we tend to go straight to the next daily level. So for this move here, the major level is around $19,000, and the next major level is around $12,000, with a bit of support, bit of monthly support at $13,880. But yeah, once we break a major level like we did right here, what we do is we come straight up to the next major level. That's what we tend to see. So I would expect the price to come down to around 12,000, but there is going to be some support, and maybe we could get held up within that time. But we'll have to see. First of all, we have to see if we get the break towards the downside of these major support levels. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm still holding open this trade. I'm going to take profit, a little bit of profit, once we come down to maybe the value area low or this daily level here at around $18,400. But yeah, I want to keep at least 50% of this trade open, because I want to see if we are going to get a break towards the downside of this major support level here. If we do get a break towards the downside of these support levels on the daily and the weekly, then I will most likely even just add back into that short position as well, because yeah, I want to protect my portfolio and short this to potentially the very bottom. So that's my plan at the moment. I wanted to bring you this quick update for you this morning, because I know that we are getting that sell-off, and I wanted to bring that to you. And the reason we are seeing that sell-off, as I said, is because we're seeing that DXY continue to push towards the upside, and of course, you know, we're getting that sell-off of Bitcoin. So that's everything I've got for you for Bitcoin. Ethereum, exactly the same thing is going to happen. We're going to see that sell-off, and we are finding resistance at that mid-range. I've told you previously, the mid-range of the parallel channel, it always acts as a bit of resistance, and support when we're above it. So that's what I am expecting. Daily level, that's going to act as support. Major resistance here, major support there as well. So that will act as support. But if Bitcoin breaks its daily level, then Ethereum will most likely break its daily level as well. So that's everything I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this technical analysis video, please make sure you smash a like on this video. And yeah, it does really help me out. It's free, and I do really appreciate it. So make sure you slap a like, and I can continue to bring trades like this as of right now, almost 21% in a profit. So yeah, slap a like for me to continue bringing these to you as well. And if you want to trade with us over on Bybit, make sure you click the links in the description. You can get up to $4,000 in bonuses, I'm pretty sure. So make sure you take advantage of that. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you later on for the normal live. Mr. New Creation, nice to see you back here. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.